Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight on the Hilldale Live football stream. We are joining a little early tonight to try to get in our all-school king and queen court. And we are trying to get everybody in the frame right now, and then we will announce our king and queen right after they get done announcing all of our clubs. We do appreciate you guys joining us. We had a ton of video and audio issues last week, but I do think, I said this last week too, but I do think they are solved. We will have Mr. Erik Puckett up here with us tonight.
like to thank everyone who's invested. Zach plans to attend Northeastern State University to pursue a career in the medical field. He would like to thank his family and friends for supporting him and helping shape him into the person that he is today. Representing soccer. Representing the Spanish club. Naomi Gonzalez. Her parents are Yas and Jose Montoya. Naomi's future plans are to have a nursing degree and save up money to move to Texas. Naomi wants to live a farm with lots of baby pigs. Her escort this evening, Jose Gutierrez. His parents are Beatrice Gomez and Sparkle. Jose wants to build up his truck. He also wants to get a good education and a good high-paying job after graduation. Representing the Spanish club. Representing Special Olympics, Megan Rose. Megan's parents are Melissa Rose and James Rose. When Melissa graduates from high school, she plans on going to college to become a mental health counselor. Her escort this evening, Chandler Jackson. Chandler's married to Shelby and Amanda Jackson. Chandler wants to finish his 2 years at Boat Tech, make his family and Mr. and Mrs.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the game tonight. We are back after our all-school homecoming court, where Jackson Whitaker and Allison Wasson were crowned king and queen. We bring you to our coin toss, where we have Gunnar Kemp, Isom Smith, Rylan Nail, Kaysen Albin, and Brayson Lawson for us tonight. Great home crowd with us. We're happy to be back home. 2 solid wins on the road. Looks like Oologah did win the toss, and they did elect to receive. Like to thank our band for always representing well, and our color guard under the direction of Tad Clark and Lacey Cloud. They do a great job. Always get everybody pumped up, ready for kickoff. Those kids work extra hard. We'd sure like to congratulate them. They put in as much time as anybody else does. And here come your Hornets. And ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by I call him Coach Erik Puckett, up in the booth for tonight. He'll hang out with us for a little while up here, talk a little football, maybe talk a little bit of school, and we'll enjoy another night of Friday Night Lights here at Hilldale. Coach Puckett, we have had 2 games on the road, got 2 solid wins underneath our belt. I know you've done a lot of coaching in your day. How would you feel going into Game 3?
Well, you got to be confident. You know, there's nothing gives you more confidence than wins, and especially wins on the road, knowing you get to come home and homecoming, big crowd, a lot of fun festivities this week. So looking forward to see our kids compete a little bit.
Yep. Absolutely. We had a great showing last week at Shakota. Glad that everybody was able to leave that game safe and join us again this week. Looks like Jackson Whitaker will be doing the kicking duties for us this week, as always. Jackson's got such a strong leg and has been very consistent in these first couple games. And the kick is away. It's like a high pooch kick and covered quickly by the Hornets. Looks like that is Mr. Lamarion Burton. Great coverage there by Lamarion.
Good kick by Jackson. Short onside, gave us a chance. Tough play for the kid from Oologah. Made a good play to come up and field it and secure their possession.
That's always tough, fielding those high pooch kicks, you know, when the guy's screaming down your throat. It's a good job there and a great field there by Lamarion Burton. That will, looks like they're going to spot the ball at about the 18-yard line. Maybe 1st and 10, Oologah.
And traditionally, Oologah has really great linemen, really good up front. So that's probably what we're going to see off the bat. And we do know they like to throw the football a little bit more this year. Got one really good receiver, I believe, at least number 1 for Oologah, a really dynamic player, I believe.
Looks like we're having a little bit of clock issues. We'll get sorted out. We're going to reset the clock to 11 minutes and 58 seconds here in the first quarter. And Oologah's out. 1st and 10, 18-yard line. To come out with what looks like kind of an H-back, tight end look. It's man in motion. Give is to the running back. Good fit there by Tyler McCoy. Looks like they'll bring the ball up to about the 23-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 5 for Oologah. Now, Coach, our defensive line have played exceptionally well the last couple games. I know the coach is leaning on them pretty heavy tonight with this run-heavy Oologah team.
Big up front, going to try and maul you. We're not the biggest group, but our kids sure play hard and they play fast, and I like our chances.
Absolutely. A good stop there, but it looked like Aiden Jenkins with the fit for the Hornets. Looks like they're going to spot the ball at about the 27-yard line. Bring up 3rd and about 3 for Oologah here. First 3rd down test here for the Hornets defense.
Always one of those spots you got to watch football. Keep your composure.
Looks like we're going with a 4-man front. Short down yardage. Give is good fit there for the Hornets. Looks like they are.
I believe they're a little short.
I do too. I think they're going to be maybe half a yard short on that. Bring up a 4th and short to start the game.
I think Tyler McCoy got through on the right side and got the young man from behind. So again, composure and let's see. Oologah looks like they're sending on the punt team. Let's let them punt it and don't jump off sides right here.
Absolutely, great start for the Hornet defense. Went with a 4-man front there. Looked like Cason Albin, Rylan Nail, Caden Scholes, and Tyler McCoy for the Hornets. A little different look than we've had in weeks past. Oologah does look to punt. Do get the kick away. And the kick goes out of bounds.
Looked like about the 40.
Yes, sir. That'll bring up good field position for the Hornets. Was something we've enjoyed the last 2 weeks. Is great field position most of the game. Looks like we're going to start the same way tonight. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40 for the Hornets. Like the Hornets come out with 2 receivers up top, H-back, Rylan Nail, pistol. Pitch goes to
We are throwing it.
halfback pass, and he is wide open. Great catch there by Logan Harper down to about the 14-yard line. Great opening play there by the Hornets.
Little razzle-dazzle on the first play, little pitch and toss, and I like it.
I do too. It's always seems to be a good opportunity to catch the defense on their heels with a little trickery on first down. First play from scrimmage for the Hornet offense.
Especially with Erik, who you hadn't seen that much out of, and definitely is our big threat running the ball.
Got a H-back. Again, Rylan Nail, 2 up top. Little speed option look there for David. He chooses to keep it. Takes it down to about the 9-yard line for the Hornets. Bring up about second 4, 2nd and 5 for the Hornets.
Got a good push there from Micah Gonzalez. Mr. Gaddy there on the right side of her line.
Seems to be a formation we have certainly had success with this H-back with Rylan Nail in the back. Harper and Brayson up top. The throw is to Brayson, makes a nice move. Gets downfield maybe to the 1-yard line.
Yes.
Great opening drive for the Hornets so far.
Brayson's a great athlete. You get him the ball in space, boy, he's hard to tackle.
Bring up 1st and goal from the 1 for the Hornets. H-back look. Looks like we got Brayson and Jackson Whitaker to the bottom. Logan Harper up top. Give is to Virgil. And Virgil is in for the touchdown.
Great start.
Great start. We have 8 minutes and 57 seconds left here in the first quarter, and the Hornets are up 6-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. Great opening drive there from the Hornets. See if we can cap it off with a successful extra point. Kick is up, and it is good for Jackson Whitaker. It puts the Hornets up 7-0 over the Oologah Mustangs with 8 minutes and 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Coach, you really couldn't have drawn it up much better. We got a 3-and-out on defense and a quick score on offense, and we're sitting pretty.
We are. We are. You know, I think anytime you get a chance to be aggressive on offense early and put them on the ropes a little bit, it sure gives you an advantage. So now their backs are against the wall a little bit, and hopefully we can pin them deep here.
Whitaker doing the kicking duties for the Hornets. We saw a high pooch kick from Whitaker out of our first kickoff. We'll see if we have the same thing to follow. Great coverage on that first one. High pooch kick fielded at about the 15-yard line.
Oh.
Another good field by Lamarion Burton. Couldn't quite wrap him up.
Good hustle by the other Hornets on the kickoff team. He did slip out of our grasp, but good pursuit. Play to the whistle.
And that's a tough play to make, coming down full speed, breaking down, making an open field tackle. Good job putting pressure on him, though. It's like the Oologah Mustangs will start off 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Waiting for them to open it up. I know number 1's a good receiver, and they may play action on us here in a minute.
Motion, another give. Another good fit there by the Hornet defense.
Look like Michael Easer in there.
Look like Michael Easer, our wheel back. Brings it up, looks like about 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7 for the Hornets at the 40-yard line.
I think you're going to see Brayson Lawson shadow number 1 most of the night tonight. Probably flip sides of the field with him.
The do look to the boot pass, the throw back.
Oh, yeah.
Great read there by, looks like Braden Smith. Coach, that's one of those. I think we've probably seen that on film. And he stayed his assignment, kept his eyes where they were supposed to be. A good fit there.
And as you know, because I think you played that position, it's not easy to stay home and flow away. Stay there and do your assignment, do your read. And looked well coached. Good job by that young man.
Absolutely. Come up, make a good form tackle there. Puts Oologah at 3rd and 11 for the Mustangs. Looks like they come out in the same set, kind of trips up top with the H-back. Look to throw the ball. Good pressure from the Hornets.
Case and Albin.
Great pressure, something we've become accustomed to over the last couple seasons out of Kaysen.
He's a special player. You know, he's gotten a little bigger and always been quick, long, athletic kid, and man, he plays hard. Got a good motor.
He does. He is 100% all the time. Mustangs look to punt the ball again. Brayson Lawson back for the Hornets.
Call him fair
Looks like a
catch.
fair catch is called. And caught about the 36-yard line for the Hornets. Similar field position as last time. Looks like we're shy about 6 yards, maybe 4 yards from where we started at the last drive. Coach, 2 3-and-outs on defense. Couldn't be happier.
You want to keep ball control on the offensive side, you know. Defense has done a great job. If we can pound them a little bit, you don't always have to get points. get some first downs, let your defense rest, control the game. Let's see how we approach this.
It's like we're going trips to the bottom. Jackson Whitaker, Brayson Lawson, Lamarion Burton. Give is to Virgil on the carry. Great cut. Gets upfield. Crosses the 50 down to the 45-yard line. Looks like he'll be stopped at about the 42-yard line. Big gain from the Hornets.
Huge hole there up the middle to the right side. You know, big on big up front. Fitting on the D lineman. Fitting up the second level on the linebackers. Really good job by the line right there.
Like the Hornets come out in a double look. Whitaker, Lamarion Burton goes in motion, trips to the top. Brayson Lawson, Logan Harper up to the top. Virgil in the pistol. Looks like the pitch toss is to Lamarion Burton. Makes a good cut.
Wow.
Great second effort there by Lamarion. Like he'll bring it up close to the first down, and they are going to give him the first down. No, I do correct. They did give them the first down. Coach, the last couple of weeks we've seen a little bit of new play out of Lamarion Burton, catching the ball out of that slot position, making a couple moves.
He looks really good, doesn't he?
Yes, sir. Give is to Virgil. Slow plays it, makes a nice cut upfield. Brings the ball about to 29-yard line for the Hornets.
For us old-timers, that looked like student body right.
Yes, it did.
For those of you who've been around Coach Hendricks when he was here, that's 48 sweep. Pulling both guards, get to the edge, give your kid a chance. It's a great job.
Looks like Isom Smith will be a new face for the Hornets in the backfield. Trips to the top.
Oh.
Ooh, went for the slant there. Slightly behind Brayson Lawson, number 6.
Lots of options here on 3rd and 6. You know, you're in 2-down territory probably, although Jackson's got a great leg.
Whitaker to the bottom. Burton, Lawson, and Patterson up top. Isom Smith in the backfield for the Hornets.
Uh-oh.
And a little miscommunication there between quarterback and receiver. Looked like quarterback was looking for a stop, and the receiver was looking for a more of a streak route. Pass does go incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down for the Hornets. 4th and 6.
Looks like we're lining up in punt formation. If you've watched us recently, we're not afraid to fake it.
No. And with Jackson being so good at that kind of slow play punt, kind of gives you some options there.
And I think we're taking that option.
I do too.
And
Rounds the corner, and he did get the first down. Great play there. That's a nice benefit of getting to put an athlete back there as your punter.
And if you don't know Jackson very well, he's not just our punter. He plays a lot of receiver and corner, and great soccer player, great basketball player. He's a really good athlete.
Absolutely. Really opens the options up back there. Bring up 1st and 10 for the Hornets at the 20-yard line. Looks like Virgil's back in for the Hornets. Comes out in our H-back look. Give is to Virgil. Makes a nice cut. Gets about 3 yards on the play.
I think we're 1 block away on the edge right there from kind of setting the edge, and we're out to the gate.
Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Hornets from the 18-yard line. H-back look, Rylan Nail, Erik Virgil in the backfield. Give is to Virgil. Makes a nice cut, running hard.
Hang on that ball.
Ball goes down to about the 5-yard line for the Hornets. That will bring up 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Looks like where they're going to spot it. Another hard run there by Virgil.
Little substituting going on with our D lineman there from Oologah.
It's always a good sign, I would say, on the offensive side.
Uh-oh.
Give is to Virgil. Bounces outside, and Coach, he is a difficult player to touch in the open field.
Yes, sir, he is.
Score is good for the Hornets. That puts the Hornets up 13-0 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And, you know, I get to be around some of these kids in the hallway some days, as you know, Mr. Grandstaff, and Erik Virgil is as good a kid as he is an athlete. Really good young man.
Absolutely. Great kid. Always got a smile on his face. Kick is up and good from Whitaker. That puts the Hornets up 14-0 with 4 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Coach, 2 3-and-out stops by our defense, 2 quick scores from our offense. If you're a coach right now, what are you telling your players?
Don't let up. You know, you got to have that killer instinct. You know, one thing I know about Oologah is their last 2 games, they've been behind early, and they've come back and won last week against Claremore. Came up just short against Collinsville. So I know they're not going to quit playing. They're going to compete. Tradition-rich school. So we got to get another 3-and-out and keep tacking on the board while we got Big Mo on our side.
Absolutely. And scoring quick like that, putting them down 2 touchdowns, that always puts a little bit of pressure on their offense. I know they like to run first. It's just another feather in our cap to be able to put some more pressure on them, maybe make them fall into a game plan that they may not be as comfortable with.
Yes, sir.
Kick is away for Whitaker. Be fielded about the 15-yard line. Good fit from the Hornets there. Looks like Lamarion Burton, number 7, was the first on the tackle.
Lots of Hornets in there, boy. It's good to see.
It is. Great special teams play tonight from the Hornets. Looks like they will start from the 25-yard line.
A lot of time on special teams. You get some kids in there maybe a little younger but got a lot of ability, and it's great to see them take advantage of their time on the field, make some plays.
Be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from 25-yard line. Oologah comes out in a new formation. Like trying to gain numbers down here to the bottom. Great fit there for the Hornets.
Getting great effort right now.
We are. Great effort up front. Look like Caden Scholes, Casey Albin in on that first contact for the Hornets. I know that's a player that the coach has been very pleased with Caden Scholes playing that nose position. A lot of effort there. He's a hard gentleman to block.
And another great kid.
Absolutely.
Man, you're talking about a kid who's always smiling, makes you happy to be around him. That's Mr. Scholes.
Motion out of Oologah. Look to throw the ball.
Picked it. Picked it. Tried to force it to number 1. Joey Myers got underneath him. Great play.
Great play. Good read there by that backside safety, filling in on that kind of release route there from the backfield. Another great defensive stop there for the Hornets.
And the other thing you got to see, and I know, Mr. Grandstaff, you've coached a lot too, but great job by Brayson Lawson. He stays behind the kid, makes the kid cut his route off, and gives our safety a chance to get underneath him. It's a good coaching job there by our secondary coaches.
I agree.
We may have an equipment error.
It looks like we will, and looks like David will come out for a play. That brings in our freshman, number 9, Jax Kerr at quarterback. Looks like we got trips to the bottom. Jackson Whitaker, Jace Walker, Lamarion Burton to the bottom, Logan Harper to the top, Erik Virgil in the backfield. 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Give is to Virgil.
In the end, we're a little soft on the edge. Didn't get the block.
We did. We missed the block there. Looks like the ball will be down on the 35-yard line for the Hornets. Brings up about a 3-yard loss on the play. Bring up 2nd and 13. David is back for the Hornets. The equipment issue was solved. Logan Harper, Jace Walker, Lamarion Burton to the top, Jackson Whitaker to the bottom, Erik Virgil in the pistol formation. Looks like David making a call at the line of scrimmage. Looks to throw the ball. It is complete to number 7, Lamarion Burton. Coach, do you think Mr. David saw something there?
Absolutely. You know, you can see kind of a shell 3 look in the back end, and you run those vertical routes against some shell 3, and somebody's going to be open in the seam. So good job of coaching, too. I want to give our coaches credit. You know, that's a coaching point when you see those type of coverages to pick on those.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like a doubles look out of the Hornets. Swing pass out to Burton. The Mustangs cover that well. Spot the ball at about the 24-yard line. Bring up another 2nd and 13 for the Hornets.
I bet you before long you're going to see us fake that and go the vertical off of that. It's got to be coming as hard as they're coming to the football right now.
Yes, sir. They are flying downhill. It does make you think that we'll have one of those wide outs open. The Hornets bring in the H-back, Ryland Nail. Give is to Virgil. Great blocking up front there.
Oh,
good hard finish right there.
We gave him a seam again there just off between the center and the right guard. And our line right now are really giving a lot of effort.
They are playing well tonight.
Looks like we're going quick. Back up the middle.
Give is to Virgil.
What a run. What a run.
Great run there by Virgil. Brings it down to about the 1-yard line for the Hornets. That will be 1st and goal. 2nd and goal for the Hornets.
I want to give a shout out to Blair Paulson at center, blocking a really good defensive lineman for them, number 52. And boys, he's giving his heart to it right now.
Absolutely. The give is to Virgil. Looks like the Mustangs are going to stop him short.
He's short, I think. Obviously, they got a better view than I do, but that sure looked close. We got a man down.
Does look like Erik Virgil is down for the Hornets.
While he's down, I want to give a thank you to Jack Weaver. Jack's been our trainer for a lot of years and volunteers his services. A lot of time that he and his practice give to our kids for years, did physicals for our kids for free. And we really appreciate what Jack does for Hilldale schools.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great community support there. Looks like Virgil is up and walking off the field.
Coach, my vision's not real good, but we can't be more than a couple inches.
We are close. I think the nose of the football is sitting on the line almost. That will bring in Isom Smith, running back duties for the Hornets.
Secure the football is always what makes you nervous when you get down here. Traffic gets pretty tight.
H-back, look.
Oh, I don't know.
I do think that
We're
the
short.
Hornets were stopped short. We went for a little goose and go there. And the Mustangs held strong. Couple tough stops there by the Mustangs. They'll bring up 4th and goal from about the 2-inch mark.
So obvious moment here, big play. You get a chance to go up 3 scores.
Absolutely. Give is to Virgil.
He is in.
And he is in. Makes it count that time. That puts the Hornets up 20-0 over the Oologah Mustangs with 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Whitaker in again for the Hornets. Kick is up, and it is good for the Hornets. That puts the Hornets up 21-0 with 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Coach, I would say on both sides of the ball, our offense and defensive line have played a great first quarter.
Well, when you dominate both sides of the football on the line, you usually have a pretty good night.
Absolutely.
Right now, that's what's taking place.
Absolutely.
A couple scores, if you don't mind me, with my Scortal app.
Absolutely.
At Glenpool 14, Fort Gibson 13 in the second quarter. Wagner 0, Sperry 7 in the second quarter. Tahlequah 26 at Salisaw, who is 0. So a couple teams we might see down the road.
Sure. Whitaker with the kick. Kicks a squib kick down to, again, about the 15-yard line.
He's got an alley.
He has a head of steam coming.
Great job by Isaiah Patterson.
Yes, sir. Good open field tackle. Those are tough to make. Good tackle there by Isaiah.
And, of course, Isaiah's got a little athletic ability in his family.
Yes, sir.
His brother, pretty good running back here, Mikey Winston, for several years, and Isaiah's carrying on that family tradition.
He is. Looks like the ball will be spotted about the 47-yard line for the Oologah Mustangs. Brings up 1st and 10 with about 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hornets are up 21-0 over the Mustangs. Same H-back look there for the Mustangs. Great fit there by the Hornets. Looks like that will be Michael Easer from the Will spot at the linebacker. Good read, good fit there.
Really improving from game to game, that young man.
Absolutely. And that brings us to the end of our first quarter with the Hornets up 21-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. Great first quarter there. We would like to give a shout out right now to our Hilldale cheerleaders. They will be competing at the regional competition tomorrow in Stroud, Oklahoma at 12:30. We do encourage all Hornet fans, if you'd like to make the drive up to Stroud, we sure would encourage you. We put a link on our Facebook today. If you would like to purchase tickets, you do have to purchase those ahead of time. Masks are required there for entry.
Yeah, these young ladies work hard. I think they've qualified for state the last couple of years in a row, and we're really excited to watch them compete.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They are coached by Tonda Warford this year.
Go ahead and give the other shout out. That's our softball team. Got a big win at Bigsby and beat them on their senior night Thursday night 2-0. Got 2 wins today at Durant and play again tomorrow. So Coach Riddle, Coach Harrison, Coach Walker, to our players, congratulations and keep it going.
Absolutely. Hornets come back out with a 4-man front. Oologah from about the 47-yard line. Be 2nd and 10. Mustangs do look to pass there. Ooh, pass does go incomplete there for the Mustangs. Slid that fullback out, H-back.
Inside linebackers got to get out there, and sometimes you can get caught in that trash, and I think that's what happened to us right there. Got caught in traffic a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs.
Let's get off the field.
Absolutely. Get that offense back on. It's like the Mustangs did go for a
tunnel screen.
Great field there by, it looks like Jace Walker for the Hornets. Went for a little screen pass look, little tunnel screen. Jace read it well, came downhill, put his helmet on the ball.
I think our guys have been coached pretty well to know where number 1 is, and good job.
Mm-hmm. Brings up 4th and 10 for the Mustangs from the 47-yard line. Brayson Lawson back to receive.
I think we're going to get good field position.
Yes, sir. Looks like we're going to spot the ball about the, let's see, 41-yard line, it looks like that for the Hornets.
Beautiful night for football, not much wind. Fall's on its way. Everybody should be excited.
Absolutely, and we do have a great crowd here at Hornet Field, both from Oologah and our home fans. We do appreciate them coming out and appreciate you guys all joining us online for those of you who can't make it out.
Looking down at the crowd, as you mentioned, boy, good to see that student section standing up and supporting our kids.
Hornets come out, the H-back look. Give is the keeper for David. He does round the corner. Good hard run there by David up to about the 45-yard line. Big gain there from quarterback keeper.
You know, sometimes some people that don't know Kanan don't realize what kind of competitor he is. You know, he's just so competitive, and you never have to question his effort.
Absolutely. Makes a smart pull right there. Come out with the H-back look. Brayson Whitaker up top, Logan Harper to the bottom, Isom Smith in the backfield for the Hornets. 1st and 10. Hornets do look to throw. Pass goes complete to Jackson Whitaker.
Yes.
For Hilldale Hornet first down, brings the ball up to the 35-yard line, maybe 34-yard line. Bring up first down for the Hornets.
Good job by Jackson coming back to the football, helping his quarterback out right there.
And like what we've talked about before, Coach, we have quite a few weapons out there.
Man, we got skilled kids everywhere, and such a blessing.
Absolutely. H-back look. Brayson Harper to the bottom. Give is to Isom Smith.
Uh-oh. We have Hanky.
Isom is a kid there. He's got great speed. Looks like we're going to have 2 penalties on the field.
Definitely a hold on us, and
A possible late hit on them, I'm
whenever
thinking.
an official loses his hat, it's not good. I know our kids are backing up, if that tells you anything.
Officials are spending some time discussing this one.
We could have a live ball foul and then a dead ball
And
foul.
then a dead ball at the end.
They may mark us for 10 live ball and 15 for them dead ball.
It's like holding against the Hornets is the first call.
They're going to mark that off. Now they're going to call the dead ball foul.
And dead ball, personal foul against the Mustangs. We will mark off after the enforced holding penalty. Bring the ball back up to the 34-yard line for the Hornets, where we will replay first down. Trips to the bottom for the Hornets. Speed option look, pitches to Isom. good hard run up there to what looks to be about the 25-yard line. It'll be second and short for the Hornets. Coach, that's a tough play as a running back to come in and have to run that speed option look, catch the pitch, get upfield.
Absolutely. You know, you hope you rep that a lot in practice, but it's still the execution of the option game is very difficult.
Like Virgil back in for the Hornets. Trips to the bottom. Harper, Brayson Lawson, and Lamarion Burton to the bottom. Jackson Whitaker to the top. Erik Virgil in the pistol. Hornets do look to throw the ball. Kanan David on the run. Makes a nice cutback. Gets the ball up to about the 13-yard line for the Hornets.
I think we got called for another hold.
Looks like the call will be holding against the Hornets.
You know, sometimes when you're giving effort, you get called for holding penalties. So you don't like to see it, but you're sure proud of your kid giving the effort to try to block for his teammate.
Sure, especially on those plays that get extended like that previous one did. Those are oftentimes when you see those holding calls.
They're a lot easier to see in space.
Yes, they are.
Let's see if we take a shot.
Trips to the bottom for the Hornets. Lamarion Burton, Brayson Lawson, and Harper to the bottom. Give is to Virgil. Virgil makes a nice cut, gets upfield, and that is touchdown Hornets.
So I think our coaches saw something there. We've been in trips. They've been trying to walk a linebacker up and bring pressure off the edge from our trip side a lot. We ran counter back away from it, and not a lot of guys there left, and we put a big on a big, and he's gone.
Yes, and that numbers game up front. That puts the Hornets up 27-0 over the Oologah Mustangs with 9 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the first half.
Fire call. And he's out there, and we got it.
Good improv there by Kanan David.
Trying to see, is that Jackson? No.
That is looks like number 10 for the Hornets.
Yes.
Great improvised play right there. Kind of what we talked about with Jackson earlier on the punt conversion, where we converted there on 4th down. It's sure nice to have your quarterback as your holder.
Yes, sir.
That takes the Hornets to 29-0 over the Oologah Mustangs with 9 minutes, 6 seconds left here in the first half.
You know, the one thing I guess I could say, we played pretty flawless, but we did have a little bit of hiccup on our last kickoff coverage, and they got about 20, 25-yard return. So let's see if we do a little better here.
Something like you were saying earlier is an opportunity to get some younger Hornets out on the field. Play your assignment, stay in your lane, break down, make a good tackle. Kick is away for Whitaker. Looks like the ball will be fielded on about the 8-yard line. Good fit there by the Hornets, good coverage. Looks like the Mustangs brings the ball out to about the 28-yard line.
Hunter Rouse
on the tackle there by the Hornets. We got 1st and 10.
Well, one thing you pride yourself always is shutouts, and
Absolutely.
not giving up touchdowns. So let's see if we can keep up our intensity.
Number 10 goes in motion. Give is up top. It looks like we got some initial pressure there from our backers. But Jace Walker there on the tackle for the Hornets. Looks like a gain of about 8 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 2 for the Mustangs from the 38-yard line. Tight end H-back look for the Mustangs. Tackle there by Braden Smith, number 19. Here's a first down for Oologah. I think they have found something that they like.
Hitting us between the tackles right now.
Yes, they are. Brings the ball up to about the 47-yard line for Oologah. 1st and 10, Oologah. Looks like East has run in for the Hornets. A defensive tackle position. Give is to the jet sweep. Great fit there by the Hornets. Number 6, Brayson Lawson. Good read, good open field tackle.
As you commented earlier, a little bit more four-man line from us than what we've seen the last 2 weeks.
Second and 10 for the Mustangs from the 47-yard line. Looks like we have a H-back look to the bottom with 2 receivers. Mustangs do look to throw it. Pressure from the nice pass break up there by Isa Smith. We do have a flag in the backfield, possible holding there.
Definitely hold on Case and Albin, or he has another sack.
He is a tough player to block coming off that edge.
Oof.
10-yard penalty against the Mustangs. Back them up to the 33-yard line.
And good play there by Isa Smith. Almost broke on it in time to get him a pick.
Second and 20 for the Mustangs. They do look to throw the ball.
Good coverage.
Overthrows his receiver. Great coverage there by number 6, Brayson Lawson. Number 33, Jace Walker. Third and long for the Mustangs.
Logan Harper coming in to spell Ryland Nell, give him a little bit of rest here.
Ryland has played both ways all night long, plays that H-back position often on the offensive side, playing defensive end for us tonight on the defensive side. Tight end look for the Mustangs. Do look to throw the ball again. A lot of good pressure there. Looks like we had Case and Albin on the back and maybe East on top to finish it off. Constant pressure there from the Hornets.
And good coverage on the back end that we don't always see. We pay attention to where the football's at, but I can tell you both their receivers and route were covered well.
They're going to bring up a punting formation, 4th and long for the Mustangs from the 35-yard line. That one was almost blocked for the Hornets. It's going to give another good field position for the Hornets. Looks like we're going to start at the 43-yard line.
I think I saw a hanky fly.
Let's see what the call on the field is.
With a personal foul. As you guys know, you can't block a guy out of bounds, and I think we had a guy over there in their bench still blocking him.
Looks like it will be personal foul against the Hornets. That'll back us up to about the 30-yard line, 29-yard line to start. 1st and 10 with 6 minutes, 25 seconds left here in the first half. Hornets are up 29-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. Doubles look for the Hornets. Isa Smith in the backfield again. Give is to Lamarion Burton, number 7. Tries to round the corner there. Can't quite get a block, but makes a hard run there for a gain of about 2 for the Hornets.
We hold our block just one more count. I think he's either able to cut inside or get around us, and really got a big play.
Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Hornets. from the 31-yard line.
Got to give a lot of credit to the Mustangs. A lot of things hadn't went right, but man, their effort still flying to the football, trying to make plays.
Yes, sir. Trips to the top for the Hornets. Isom Smith in the backfield. Give is to Smith. Makes a good cut up field. Stays on his feet.
And he's around the corner.
Isom does have a lot of speed. Great hard run there. No, it always makes a coach nervous there when we travel backwards, but Isom makes the most of it there. Big gain for the Hornets. Brings the ball out to about the 50-yard line. First down, Hilldale.
Making a lot of his opportunity right here, you know, giving Erik a little bit of rest and showing what he can do.
First and 10, Hornets from the 49-yard line. Looks like Virgil is back in for the Hornets. Harper, Walker, Burton to the bottom, Jackson Whitaker to the top. Erik Virgil in the pistol formation. Throw is to Burton. Burton makes a nice cut. Great block there by Jace Walker. Ball up to the 35-yard line. Nice first down pickup there for the Hornets. Coach, that quick bubble screen pass there takes about one block.
And you're out the gate, you know, and, you know, football, when you can run the football, life gets a lot easier.
Yes, sir, it does.
You fake the counter right there and draws the linebackers and the safeties up, and you got one-on-one block out there, and you get a little bit of shoulder on that guy with an angle, and we can be gone. But it all starts with being able to run the football.
Looks like we are resetting the clock.
We want to give a shout out to our clock keeper tonight, Matt Keefe. Appreciate him coming in tonight and keeping the clock for us.
That is a difficult job to do if you have never done it. Great toss there to Jace Walker for the Hornets. A quick quick slant route there out of the slot. Doubles look for the Hornets. Whitaker, Burton to the top. Jace Walker, Logan Harper to the bottom. Erik Virgil in the backfield. Give is to Virgil. Makes a nice move back up. Earns himself about 4 yards there.
Got a Oologah player down right now.
Timeout on the field. We do want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Remax and Associates, Kyle Edwards, Ruth Kelly Studios, BKB Plumbing, TTCU and Bravado, Charlie's Chicken and Armstrong Bank. We sure enjoy their support. Appreciate every year.
With this young man being down, it reminds me last week, give a little report on our player that was down last week. He's on the sideline with shorts and his game jersey on tonight, but God has got a blessed bill of health, just monitoring him for some protocols, and we're blessed that he's doing better. So for those of you that have wondered about our player, he's doing better.
Looks like the Oologah player is up and walking off the field. Bring him 2nd and 7 for the Hornets from the 17-yard line. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left here in our first half. Hornets are up 29-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. Doubles look for the Hornets. Hornets do look to pass.
Go up the sideline.
Great job going up and getting that. Will they give them the catch?
Yes.
They do.
Yeah.
Great play there by Lamarion Burton. Little communication mid-play by by Kanan DeVee, Lamarion Burton right there.
Little scramble drill, have it covered the out route initially, and Marion did a good job of getting to the sideline, turning up a little bit, and Kanan hit him.
Takes the ball up to the 2-yard line for the Hornets to be first and goal.
Let's see if we can flex our muscle one more time, pound this thing in.
Doubles look for the Hornets. Lamarion Burton does go in motion. Erik Virgil with a great block out.
Erik.
Touchdown Hornets. That takes our score 35-0. Hornets in favor over the Oologah Mustangs with 3 minutes, 47 seconds left here in our first half. Whitaker on to kick the extra point for the Hornets. Kick is up and it is good. 36-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left here in our first half.
Let's give us an update from our friends at Squirtle. At halftime, Sperry 7, Wagner 0. Our friends across the river from Fort Gibson are 13 at Glenpool tonight. Glenpool 20, Fort Gibson 13. At Salisaw, Tahlequah 26, Salisaw nothing. You know, much improved Muldrow team, I think. They got the Spyro Bulldogs at home tonight. Muldrow 21, Spyro 13. Good to see sometimes those programs that have maybe struggled the last few years get better. Those kids sure work hard, and it's great to see them have some success.
Absolutely. Whitaker in to kick off for the Hornets.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Marion Burton there just barely overran that kickoff. Looks like the ball will be spotted on the 30-yard line for the Mustangs. Bring up first and 10. Did think that the ball... First and 10 from the 30. Looks like the Mustangs come out in the same H-back look. We are moving the ball up to the 35-yard line. Give is up the middle for the Mustangs. A swarm of Hornets there. Great play there up front by the Hornets. It's like Case and Albin. Aiden Jenkins in there on the tackle for the Hornets. Lost about one. Brings up second 11 from the 34-yard line for the Mustangs. Three minutes, 17 seconds left here in the first half. Hornets are up 36-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. Good effort, tackle there by number 19, Braden Smith. Good hard run there. Brings the ball up to about the 44-yard line, 43-yard line for the Mustangs. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Still early in the season, you see a few of our kids with hands on their hips and a little bit bent over, and near halftime, probably a little gas, so a little bit of gut check right here.
Yes, sir. Short yardage play right here. 4-man front out of the Hornets. Great initial push there by Albin. Good fit there by, looks like, Braden Smith.
I believe, Coach, they're a little short.
I do too.
Definitely got to go for it if you're the Mustangs right here.
Looks like Joey Myers in there on that tackle as well. Brings up 4th and about a yard for the Mustangs from the 44-yard line.
Tighten your chin strap. Here we go. I don't think. Oh, he got free.
He got free. Good initial push there by the Hornets. Good hard run there by Oologah's running back. 1st and 10 Mustangs from the 49-yard line. 1 minute, 43 seconds left here in the first half.
Look for Oologah to toss it up in the air here in a minute. Getting late.
They do look to throw it on 1st down. Good coverage there by the Hornets.
We got
The flag is out. Looks like the flag will be first.
Don't really think the ball was catchable, but we definitely made contact while the ball was in the air.
We did. Flag will be against the Hornets. Pass interference. Stops the clock with 1 minute, 31 seconds left here in our first half. Coach putting a little bit of pressure on our defense right here.
They are. Let's see if we can do what we've been doing and one of our D linemen get free right here and get a tackle for loss.
Takes the ball down to a 34-yard line for the Mustangs. 1st and 10. Mustangs do look to pass.
Sir.
Great fit there by Hornets number 19, Braden Smith, and number 45, Kason Albin. Had himself a great first half. Timeout, Mustangs.
You probably saw, I think, a couple of our linemen stemming late right there and lining up and then trying to stem from one gap to the next and trying to confuse their linemen, and trust me, that does work.
That makes it hard on those offensive linemen, trying to make inside-outside call possibly there, or a slide call, and moving late right before the snap. That's a tough thing for a lineman to deal with.
And you haven't seen us do that the last week or two, so a little bit of wrinkle from our defensive front.
Timeout. We'll bring the clock down to 1 minute, 23 seconds left here in our first half. Hornets are up 36-0 over the Oologah Mustangs.
I'm not sure the timeout situation. I'm not sure if Oologah has 1 or 2 left.
I do believe they have 1.
You saw them in pregame, but a special thank you to our quarterback club and our officers that run that. You know, they raise a lot of money to feed our kids and buy things for our kids and our trainers, so special thank you to those parents.
Mustangs do look to throw the ball. Good coverage, good pressure there by the Hornets. Pass does go incomplete. Stops the clock with 1 minute, 18 seconds left here in our first half. Bring up 3rd and long for the Mustangs.
Their favorite target again is number 1, so let's see if we give him some attention and then bring some heat.
Ball will be placed on the 41-yard line. Oologah comes out in the same tight end H-back look. Do look to throw the seam route, and he is well covered there by 3, almost 4 Hornets. Brings up 4th and long for the Mustangs. One minute, 14 seconds remaining here in our first half.
Smart play right here, get off the field. Let's see if we can get one more before halftime. May see a quick kick. And a good one.
And a really great kick right there. Looks like the ball's going to roll out at the 1-yard line for the Mustangs. Clock is down to 1 minute, 3 seconds left here in our first half. The Hornets will take the ball 1st and 10.
Well, Coach, I'll ask you. You're up a little bit on the 1 yard line late. You get the possession coming out in the second half. What do you do right here?
I think for me, I may run the ball to give me a little bit of space, but I'm certainly going to try to take a shot, at least one shot here before the halftime. It's always nice when you played such a successful first half and you get to turn around and start with the ball second half. Trips to the top for the Hornets. Give is to Virgil. Makes a nice cut outside. Gets upfield. Looks like he runs into his own play there, but does bring the ball out to the 5 yard line. Give the Hornets a little bit of breathing room here. 2nd and 6 for the Hornets. 57 seconds left here in the first half.
Make sure you stay tuned at halftime. Hilldale Crimson Vanguard Band will perform.
And as always, we will leave the live stream running. Get all the band that we can get. Our mics are not great enough up here to pick up all their sound. We pick up what we can at halftime. They do such good work and work hard pretty much year round. They have their marching season here in the fall, and then they turn around and have concert season in the spring. Those kids work hard year round. Penalty is against the Hornets.
If you've never seen that, come up in late July and August and watch those kids march around on our game field, but also in our asphalt parking lot when it's about 110 degrees outside. And really a lot of admiration for those young people.
Absolutely. Trips to the top for the Hornets. Virgil in the backfield. Hornets do look to throw the ball.
Throw it away. Threw it right to it.
Does look like the pass is intercepted and possibly brought in for a score for the Mustangs. There is a flag on the play. .50 left here in the first half for the Hornets. Wait to see what the call on the field is. Personal foul. Face mask against the Mustangs.
All right.
First down, Hilldale.
Catch a little break there.
Yes, we do. Get a little bit of breathing room here.
Never can blame a kid for trying to make a play. You know, Kanan's working hard right there, and he sees a receiver open, tries to drop the ball off to him. So sometimes you wish they'd just throw that thing in the stands, but, man, he's sure trying to make a play.
He is. That brings the ball out to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 Hornets. 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. Hornets are up 36-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. Hornets come out and trips to the top. Logan Harper split out down to the bottom. Erik Virgil in the backfield. Hornets do look to throw the ball. Looks like a little hitch and pitch for the Hornets. Erik makes a couple men miss. Brings the ball up to about the 45-yard line.
Timeout with about 38 seconds left on the old hook and ladder.
The H&L, something we've certainly seen here at Hornet Field in years past.
One of Coach Kirkhart's favorite plays, I think.
Absolutely.
Long tradition of winning here with Chad Kirkhart as our head coach for about 10 years, and prior to that with Don Hendricks, and two great people that led our program and instilled a lot of pride into our school.
Ball is on the 45-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Hornets. 38 seconds left here in our first half.
You got to like how Coach Blevins talks to his kids on timeouts, and our assistants get involved, and it's passion for what they're doing is obvious.
Absolutely. Not a guy out there that cares about his players more than Coach Blevins. Be 1st and 10, Hilldale. Trips to the top. pistol formation. Erik Virgil in the backfield. Hornets do look to throw the ball. David makes a couple men miss, cuts it back upfield, and gets out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Be just shy of the first down. 26 seconds left here in the first half.
And remember, Hornet fans, we got a really good kicker. There's no wind tonight, but we get to the 35, and Jackson Whitaker can put it between the uprights.
Timeout, Hornets. Hornets will receive the kick after halftime. Back on offense after halftime. 26 seconds left here in our first half. 1st and 10, Hornets from the 45-yard line. Trips to the top. Lamarion Burton, Brayson Lawson, Jackson Whitaker to the top. Harper to the bottom. Looks like Jace Walker in the backfield for the Hornets. Kanan David makes a man miss. Does throw an interception here. Good coverage there by the receivers. Make sure that they don't capitalize off of it. 18 seconds left here in the first half. It will be Mustangs football from about the 25-yard line.
Well, can't have a mental lapse here with 18 seconds. You know they're down a little bit, so you know they're going to have to try and score. And let's see if we back our coverage up a little bit, play a little bit of shell zone coverage here, or we stay in man.
And we've seen some a few different times, kind of a seam route from one of those inside up backs, and then we've seen one shot outside early. Like they do, keep the ball on the ground. Takes the clock down to 12 seconds.
I don't see them signaling for timeout, but they're going quick. Got to back up here and respect the throw.
Like Braden Smith in on the tackle for the Hornets, and that will take us to halftime with the Hornets up 36-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. We do appreciate you all joining us. We will keep the stream live during halftime. We will have our Hilldale Crimson Vanguard bring the halftime show. And welcome back with us. We are back. The Hornets did receive the kickoff in the second half. We will be 1st and 10 Hornets from the 21-yard line. Hornets do start the half up 36-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. Hornets come in the H-back look with Ryland. The give is to Virgil. Virgil makes a nice cut up field, gain of about 8 yards. Bring up 2nd and 2 for the Hornets from about the 30-yard line.
We have a player down.
Looks like Virgil is a little slow getting up.
I think he's tweaked that ankle earlier and tweaking it again.
I do too.
I bet you Mr. Smith may get a lot of carries here in the second half.
That is number 16. Number 18, Isom Smith. Logan Harper to the bottom. Brayson Lawson in motion for the Hornets. Give is to Lawson. Nice cutback, nice block, good lane. He is gone. Great run, great blocking there from the Hornets. Great opening drive.
Isom Smith comes right in the game, lays a good block on the outside linebacker and safety as they roll up, and great job, good block.
That puts the Hornets up 42-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. Just to begin our second half, 11 minutes, 15 seconds left here in our third quarter. Whitaker, kick is up and it is good. Hornets up 43-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. 11:15 left here in our third quarter. Coach, we made quick work of that drive.
Yes, sir, it's a good sign. You know, maybe we can come out and maintain this through the third quarter, and, you know, you always hope you can get leads like this, and maybe in the fourth quarter get some young kids some reps, and those things sure pay off in the future as those kids get some experience on a Friday night.
It is always an awesome opportunity to see some of those young kids get to play in front of a big crowd, play some higher level competition than maybe what they're used to. It's always a great opportunity for that. Whitaker in the kick for the Hornets. Kick is a high pooch kick. Fielded about the 25-yard line. Fair catch call there by the Mustangs. Looks like the Mustangs will start at about the 24-yard line, 1st and 10.
Wind's picking up a little bit out of the north. Don't think it'll affect many things, but it sure does later on in the season.
Look to run the ball. Casey Albin on the quick fit there on the backside. His speed off the line is a tough thing to account for.
He is quick and long.
Brings the ball up to the 26-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 9 for the Mustangs. Mustangs go in motion. Give to the tailback. Another good fit there by the defensive line. Michael Easer there at linebacker.
Aiden Jenkins did a good job of running his alley on the backside.
Gained a couple yards there. Brings up 3rd and.
Looks like we have a holding penalty.
Looks like we do. That'll take the ball back to the 20-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 15 for the Mustangs. Coach, a lot of credit goes to our defense. We've put the Mustangs in these situations several different times tonight. Second and third down, a lot of yardage.
I think they got us right there. But yes, it can be real demoralizing when you struggle getting first downs and you have to punt and play defense all night long. It gets pretty hard. This is one of those focus times as a coach. You know, you love these opportunities, but you don't want our kids to relax, stay focused, do your job.
Hornets do stay with that four-man front look. Crowd the box.
Ball's down.
Looks like the Hornets do recover there. Great pressure there up front from the Hornets.
I believe that was Albin again forced the fumble, and Aiden Jenkins got on the ball.
Yes. I do not believe that Albin was touched there. And the Hornets will start first and 10 from the 19-yard line. Great field position. Looks like Isom Smith will return at running back for the Hornets. Jackson Whitaker split up top. Lamarion Burton will go to slot. Brayson Lawson. So we'll go trips up top. Logan Harper to the bottom. Isom Smith in the backfield. Hornets do look to throw the ball.
Looks like we got a wheel.
Looks like Brayson was open for a second. Nice cut. Good run upfield by David. Brings it close to the first down marker.
Tried a little wheel route with the number 2 receiver, and pretty good coverage by Oologah.
Looks like it'll bring up second and 1 for the Hornets from about the 11-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Looks like we'll get a doubles look from the Hornets. Harper and Brayson Lawson to the bottom. Give is to Isom Smith. Isom rounds the corner, and he will be in. Touchdown Hornets. Nice hard run there by Isom Smith. Another one who his speed's a little tough to account for.
Long stride guy, and really eats up a lot of yardage with each stride. And I'm going to tell you, we talk a lot about blocking, and people think offensive linemen, but our receivers do an exceptional job, or have tonight, of staying hooked up and maintaining their block and allowing us to get around the edge.
Absolutely. We've had success running the ball outside quite a bit tonight. Those jet sweeps and those planned outside runs. With 9 minutes and 36 seconds left here in our third quarter, the Hornets are up 50-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. Capitalize off of a Mustang turnover there.
Update from Wagner is Sperry 14, Wagner 7 in the fourth quarter. For our friends across the river, they're up 27-20 on Glenpool. Fort Gibson 27, Glenpool 20. And Broken Bow, who we see in a couple weeks, at home tonight, 39-0 over Kingston.
A strong program there. We'll get to see week after next.
Always have great athletes, and as Pat Jones says, their kids usually pass the eye test.
They do. They are a tough team to play every year. Mustangs will start the ball off first and 10 from 25-yard line.
I would guess we will probably keep our starters in on defense at least here through the third quarter if this game keeps going how it is, and then in the fourth quarter we'll see what our coaches decide to do.
Nice fit there by Michael Easer and Braden Smith there for the Hornets. Brings the ball up to about the 29-yard line. Looks like it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Mustangs.
Oh, yes.
Another great fit there by the Hornets.
Aiden Jenkins, great job seeing it. Dropped his hips, got his head across, wrapped up. Good tackle there by Aiden Jenkins.
Bring up 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs from the 31-yard line. Looks like they do look to throw the ball. Pass was deflected and intercepted by number 45, Kaysen Albin. Looks like number 35, Rylan Nell, was there for the deflection, and Kaysen Albin gets to enjoy himself an interception there.
Nothing better than a D lineman that gets a pick.
Absolutely. And the Hornets will take over on the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 going in.
And our outside linebackers, Braden Smith, Rylan Nell, Logan Harper, all long, athletic kids. And right there, Rylan's able to get his hands up and get a deflection. And good things happen when you get your hands on the football.
Yes.
You may see us make a few substitutions here. Looks like I see a few different kids in the huddle right now. And
Hornets are up 50-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
I believe next week we have the Podo Pirates at home.
Yes, sir, we do.
First district game. Really great program at Podo. Won a state championship recently, and former Hilldale coach Greg Warner there at Podo has done a great job with that program, and you got to take your hat off to him and their kids. And boy, they're always prepared, always play hard, and we'll have our hands full next week.
Yes, that will be a great game to open up district play with. Get to see a good test early. Looks like Jax Kerr is in for the Hornets. Does look to throw the ball. Number 21, Hayden Pickering, makes a nice move upfield. Gets up to about the 10-yard line for the Hornets. That will bring up a Hilldale Hornet first down. We got a freshman-to-freshman connection right there.
Saw a lot of that last night at Fort Gibson. Our freshman boys were able to come out on top at Fort Gibson last night. And, yeah, the future is bright. The future is bright with Mr. Kerr at quarterback and Mr. Hayden Pickering out there and some other kids. We are deep at some positions.
Looks like we got Isaiah Patterson split to the bottom. We got a flag on the field. Possible holding call there in the backfield.
And another freshman toting the rock right there.
Yes, Gage Rowland. That call does go against the Hornets.
One thing we did see last night, and we've seen in our 3 freshman games, is our quarterback, Mr. Kerr, he can throw the football.
He does have a good arm, got nice touch on the ball. Look for a lot of good things out of him in the future.
Looks like Mason Pickering at H-back. Now he's flexing out.
Hayden Pickering up there to the top as well. Give is to Rowland. Rowland makes a nice cut, gets upfield. Great hard run and finishes in the end zone. Touchdown, Hilldale.
Great moment for that young man. I believe that's his first high school touchdown, but he will sure have more.
He will, and he'll remember that for a long time. Great run there by Gage Rowland. Great blocking up front. Good hard finish. That puts the Hornets up 56-0 over the Oologah Mustangs. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left here in our third quarter. Whitaker in to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 57-0 in favor.
Sperry 14 late in the fourth. Muldrow 35, Spyro 33 late in the fourth. Catoosa 19, Claremore 18 late in the fourth quarter. A little further off, but our friends at Grove are up on our friends at Pryor 57-28. Salisaw Tahlequah Tigers are 42. Salisaw Black Diamonds 13 with 5 minutes left to go. Bristow Purple Pirates 49, the Manford Pirates 7. Fort Gibson still up 27-20 on Glenpool, fourth quarter.
Kick is up. Fielded at about the 8-yard line by the Mustangs.
Number 10.
Number 10, which is Jacob Jones for the Hornets, in on the tackle.
Looks like we got a new slew out on the defense.
We do. Got a bunch of new faces out there. Looks like the Mustangs will take over at about the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Timeout, Hornets.
When we shift change to our younger folks, sometimes it takes a little bit, make sure we're all lined up properly, got all the right personnel out on the field.
Take a second again to give a shout out to some of our sponsors. Remax, Kyle Edwards,
Ruth Kelly Studios, BKB, Heat and Air, Tulsa Teachers Credit Union with Ron Morton right next to Hamlin's in Muskogee, and Bravado Wireless. Our friends at Charlie's Chicken and Armstrong Bank, longtime sponsors of the Hilldale Hornets.
We do appreciate their support. They bring a lot of help to us year in, year out, and we certainly do appreciate them.
And there is one more sponsor coming real quick to our scoreboard. That'd be Morgan Towing. His sign will be up next week, we hope, but we thank Mr. Morgan and Mr. Nick, Hilldale graduate, continue to support his alma mater.
Looks like that tackle was number 20, Gunnar Kemp for the Hornets.
Good to see Gunnar get in there. I believe he's a senior.
Yes, he is.
Good to see him get in there.
Takes the ball up to the 44-yard line for the Mustangs. Be first and 10. Another good push by the line up front. Mustangs do bring the ball down to the 35-yard line, which will bring up a first down, Oologah.
Host of Hornets in there on the tackle. I know Hayden Pickering got off the bottom of the pile, and Gunnar Kemp again off the bottom of the pile. Oh, good contact right there.
Great fit there by Hornets number 3, which will be Connor Cottrell. He's a new student to us this year. He's just shown a great effort out there on the field.
He played week 1, I believe, on our defensive line while we had a few kids out. played real well week 1 as some D end, and I think now he's getting more reps on the inside linebacker.
Mm-hmm. Oologah does look to throw the ball. Hayden Pickering was in great position there. At number 1 is a good receiver, good ball placement there by the quarterback. Oologah does get themselves on the board. 57-6 in favor of the Hornets with 4 minutes, 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. That puts the score 57-7 in favor of the Hornets. 4 minutes, 59 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Good coaching points right now. Good to see our coaches gather around our young kids and talk to them and things we can do better. And sometimes that's what this is about at this point in the game, is keep coaching our young kids and coach to the end.
Sure. Looks like those kids will get to enjoy quite a few quality reps out there.
I think we might be one felder short. I'm sure our coaches will catch it here in just a minute. I think Coach Burns has just spotted it.
We are.
Yeah. Here comes Gage.
And the kick is up. Fielded at 25-yard line by Hayden Pickering, number 21. He makes a nice move, cuts outside.
He's got some quick. Cut it back. Uh-oh.
Loses the ball. It is picked up. Nice run, picked up by
Jace Walker.
looks like number 33, Jace Walker. The Hornets will start 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
Let's see if we go back to the ground game here and get the clock moving. And
4 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the third quarter.
hang on to the ball.
Give is to number 10, Jacob Jones. Brings the ball out to about the 38-yard line. Be 2nd and 8 for the Hornets. Looks like number 25, Hunter Rouse, trotting on for the Hornets. Second and 8 for the Hornets. Give is there to number 10, Jacob Jones on the carry. Gains another 2 yards, brings up 3rd and about, looks like they're just going to give him 1 yard. About 3rd and 7 for the Hornets.
Looks like Oologah's got some different kids on defense up front right now too, and trying to get some of their kids in the game as well.
Looks like the Hornets go trips to the top. Isaiah Patterson split to the bottom. Jax Kerr looks to throw the ball.
He's fumbled.
And he did fumble the ball. The Hornets did recover. That will bring up 4th down. It looks like 4th and about 12 for the Hornets.
Ball security is something you learn definitely sometimes the hard way, and got to keep both hands on that thing in the pocket, protected at all times.
Jackson Whitaker will come on for punt duties for the Hornets. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hornets are up 57-7 over the Oologah Mustangs.
Well, Coach, you think we'll actually kick it here?
I think we may kick this one. See if we can pin them deep. Kick does go out of bounds for Whitaker. We will see where the official spots it. Looks like he will put it at the 18-yard line. Mustangs will start 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
Good test here to see if our young kids can maybe adjust a little bit to the speed of the game, something they're not used to, and bow their neck right here.
Same look, H-back for the kind of overload look there for the Mustangs. Run to the weak side. Brings the ball up to about the 32-yard line. Will be enough for a first down for the Mustangs. Looks like number 54, Wyatt Branch, come in for the Hornets. Give is number 28. He runs the ball up to about the 40-yard line. Bring it up 2nd and 2 for the Mustangs.
Look like maybe number 55. I think that's Chase Crowder.
Yes, it is.
He was near the play.
Chase, another hard-working freshman out there. Looks like we're putting three guys with their hand in the ground, walking up our 2 outside backers.
There we go. A little bit better job there. Linebacker able to scrape through. I believe that is number 20. 23.
Yes, sir. That is Asa Spradley.
Asa, yes.
Got another freshman in there.
Looks like he's going to come out. Number 81's coming in for him.
Cody Miller. First down and 10 for the Oologah Mustangs from the 45-yard line. Look to motion. Heavy set.
Oh, yeah. A lot better job.
Great job there by number 54 of the Hornets. It's Wyatt Branchcombe. Good read. Way to stay flat. Scrape down the line.
And the young man just came in, number 81.
Cody Miller.
Yeah, let's see if they try to maybe go up top on us or if they're content.
They do still have number 1 in the game. Hayden Pickering looks like he is. Looks like we're going to go for what looks to be kind of a double move.
Oh, good. Well, good job of keeping contained there.
Yes.
Can't make out his number yet. I'm sorry. Looks like 81 again.
Yep. Playing well out there. Looks like the receiver is kind of going for the slant and go look, and quarterback just didn't have quite enough time to extend the play enough.
Aiden Pickering, good job right there and staying with him. Got safety support from number 28.
And that is Cody Harp.
Good job, Cody Harp.
Great to see him out there. He's a senior for us and practicing hard. That does bring us to the fourth quarter. Hornets are up 57-7 over the Oologah Mustangs. Give a shout out to the Hilldale Crimson Vanguard Band. Hear them up here in the press box. Playing great, keeping those spirits up.
Flag team girls down there with our cheerleaders, dancing their little hearts out.
We have quickly built a very successful color guard program here at Hilldale.
Absolutely, and that credit goes to Tad Clark and his wife, who works with our flag team, and we credit them with the success of that program.
3rd and 8. Look to throw the ball. Got the slant open. Pass does go complete. Looks like for the first down. Tackle is made by number 10, Jacob Jones.
Couple of quick updates. Wagner Bulldogs 28, Sperry Pirates 14 late in the 4th. Spyro Bulldogs 41, Muldrow Bulldogs 35 late in the 4th. Fort Gibson Tigers 34, Glenpool Warriors 26 late in the 4th.
First down and 10 for the Mustangs. Give is up the middle. Makes a good cut there. Looks like he is knocked out at about the 2-yard line. Will be first and goal from, it looks like they're going to mark it at the 1. First and goal, Oologah from the 1. "11 minutes, 23 seconds left here in our 4th quarter. Hornets are up 57-7 over the Oologah Mustangs.
Oh, missed him.
Good fit.
Good effort.
Good effort
I
there.
think the kid got in.
Touchdown Mustangs.
Well, you got to credit Oologah. They're not giving up, playing every snap, trying to improve, and that's a mark of a good program.
Sure, absolutely. Players are still taking pride in it, working hard.
The little things you see in coaching, you see kids after a play sprint on and off the field and represent their school well. That's always good to see.
Kick is up, and it is good. That brings the score to 57-14 in favor of the Hornets. 11 minutes, 19 seconds left here in our 4th quarter. Looks like Hayden Pickering and
Jace Walker.
Jace Walker will be back to return for the Hornets. High pooch kick. Fair catch signaled.
Good decision.
Caught by number 28 of the Hornets, which is Kobe Hart.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a couple first downs and work 3-4 minutes off this clock.
Hornets will take over after the score from the 33-yard line. First and 10 Hornets. Kerr and Jones in the backfield. Trips to the top.
Good hard run there by our number 10 there.
Jacob Jones for the Hornets. Takes the ball up to what looks to be the 35-yard line. Bring up second and about 8 for the Hornets. Looks like the Hornets come out with an H-back look. Isaiah Patterson up top. Tough run there by Jacob Jones, number 10. He does lose a couple yards on the play. Bring the ball back down to the 34-yard line. Up. 3rd and 9 for the Hornets. Hornets come out, trips to the top look. Jones and Kerr in the backfield. Hornets do look to throw the ball. Pass does go incomplete. Looks like that attempt is to number 3 of the Hornets, Connor Cottrell.
4th and 9, and probably going to get another punt out of Mr. Jackson.
Yes. 4th and 9 for the Hornets. Looks like the punt team is back on the field.
A lot of class being shown right now, I believe, by our coaching staff and getting some reps in, not trying to run the score up on anybody. And I think a lot of people appreciate that, winning with some class.
Absolutely. Whitaker in the kick.
Great kick.
Ball goes out. Looks to be about the... They're going to spot it at the 16-yard line, maybe 17-yard line, where the Mustangs will take over. 1st and 10. 10 minutes left here in our 4th quarter. Hornets with 3 down linemen, 2 walked up backers. Number 54 in on the chase for the Hornets.
That'd be Mr. Branscombe, I
That
believe.
would be Wyatt Branscombe. Good hard effort there off the backside, chase down that run.
Yeah, let's see if one of our front 3 guys can hit a gap here and get a tackle for loss and get us a little momentum on the defensive side.
Second and 8 for the Mustangs. Number 20, Gunnar Kemp on the tackle there for the Hornets. Brings up, looks to be 3rd and about 3 for the Mustangs.
Good hustle by Gunnar.
See if we can get a 3rd down stop here.
Having trouble right now getting off blocks. Our linebackers are a little bit. Speed of the game's a little different, so giving great effort. Just got to get a little bit better angle. Hang on.
Good read there and fit by number 3, Connor Cottrell.
Number 44 also in on that.
That would be a Landon Hall.
44 looks like he's playing inside linebacker along with our new student there from Florida.
Connor Cottrell.
Looks like the Mustang's going to huddle up.
That will be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. They look to go out of that same H-back look. Great pressure there from the Hornets. Good pass and catch there under pressure by the Mustangs.
And that's just a good football play.
It
We're right in
is.
his face. Our number 15's right there and gets his hands up. Quarterback does a good job of hitting the guy on the inside slant, and we tackle him. That's just good football.
That is good. That number 15 pressure there by Gage Rowland does bring the ball up to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 Mustangs. Mustangs do go in motion.
Mr. Branscombe.
Great read there. Coming in hard, wrapping up well, swallowing that play up in the backfield. Takes the ball back to the 41-yard line for the Mustangs. 2nd and 14. Looks like the Mustangs will pitch to the heavy side. Good fit there.
Yeah.
I think Hayden Pickering maybe.
I think maybe number 20.
Number 20, Gunnar Kemp.
Yeah, ran the alley, I think, from safety position.
Yeah. Great job keeping that play flat, not really letting them turn that corner. Bring the ball up to the 46-yard line. A 3rd and 7 for the Mustangs.
Looks like we got a substitution here. Number 5 coming in to play safety.
Be Ty Wilson.
Stay with him,
Another
Hayden.
freshman. Pass does go incomplete for the Mustangs. That'll bring up 4th down.
Be a big stop for our young kids right now if they can get off the field.
Yes, it will.
Big confidence booster. And again, many of them aren't used to the reps, and especially at this level and the amount of adrenaline. You see hands on the hips, and a lot of these kids have either played a JV game or already played a freshman game this week, so we'll see how much gas we got left in the tank.
Fourth and 8 here for the Mustangs. They do look to throw the ball. Pass does go complete. Is enough for the 1st down. Looks like we got number 4, Isaiah Patterson, and number 5, Ty Wilson, in on the tackle for the Hornets. Does bring the ball up to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Oologah Mustangs with 5 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, we missed him.
It's a good run there by the running back, number 22 of the Mustangs. Makes a nice move there. Brings the ball up to the 27-yard line. Be 1st and 10, Mustang. They go for a quick snap. Looks like maybe running the same play.
I think our linebacker filled in pretty good right there. I think that was Mason Pickering.
Yes, sir. Brings the ball up to the 22-yard line.
Correction, it may have been Connor Cottrell.
Like there's a flag on the play.
There goes another one.
Maybe some extracurricular activity.
Maybe sideline warning. I didn't see much between the teams.
I didn't either.
We could have had 12 men on the field. That is a real possibility. Nope. Yes, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hit us with the old illegal participation.
That will give the Mustangs a 1st down.
Hard thing when you're trying to sub some of these kids, you know, you want to make sure everybody gets a couple plays in, and sometimes we just don't get everybody off.
1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Give is to number 28.
Running hard.
Good hard run downhill. Brings the ball down to about the 1-yard line. Looks like number 3, Connor Cottrell, in for another tackle for the Hornets. He's had himself 3 or 4. Be 1st and goal from the 1 for the Mustangs.
Oh, good play by
Good play there by Wyatt Branscombe, coming off the edge hard there, wrapping up, making a tackle.
Keeps that clock running.
4 minutes, 15 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Looks like we got a sub in for the...
We may have got a timeout. Or we may have 12 on the field again.
Looks like we got number 72, Pearson Bennett,
Coming in for
in for the Hornets.
Yeah, number 70 coming off.
In for number 70, Jace Johnson.
Some other numbers we see out there, of course, Isaiah Patterson, Hayden Pickering. Looks like number 50 maybe on the other side, defensive lineman.
Yep, Mason Forehand, another freshman, working hard out there.
Maybe this is 52 on the closest side to us.
That's Calvin Huff. He's one of our upperclassmen. And it looks like it will be a keeper up the middle.
They had a little extracurricular in the end zone.
Flag after the score. If the touchdown is good, that will bring the score 57-20 in favor of the Hornets over the Oologah Mustangs. 4 minutes left here in our fourth quarter.
Well, while they sort this out, last chance to say thank you to our sponsors, Armstrong Bank, Charlie's Chicken, Remax, Kyle Edwards, Ruth Kelly Studios, BKB, Heat and Air, TTCU, and Bravado Wireless, and also Morgan Towing.
Thank them for investing in our schools, investing in our students.
Good to see our crowd still here. You know, everybody had a chance. They probably could have left at halftime, but with homecoming, it looks like a lot of people have stayed and supported our kids. It's a good thing to see.
Extra point is good, and with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left here in our fourth quarter, Hornets are up over the Oologah Mustangs 57-21.
Mr. Grandstaff, if you don't mind, I want to take just a second and say a special thank you to our teachers, our paras, our cooks, our bus drivers, our maintenance and custodial staff, our administrators, everybody that makes our school work every day. I know our school board and myself, we just thank you for what you do and the time and dedication you give to our kids, to the families of the Hilldale community. We cherish you, we appreciate you, and God bless what you do every day.
Absolutely. We talk a lot about team here on the football field, and we view the same thing in the buildings too. We have such a good, strong community here that we get to support each other with. It's an awesome thing to be a part of. Looks like that penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. The Mustangs will kick off from the 25-yard line. And the kick does go out of bounds. Looks like the Hornets will get the ball on about the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. First and 10 from the 50-yard line. Jax Kerr and Gage Rowland in the backfield for the Hornets. Mason Pickering in the up back. Hayden Pickering, Isaiah Patterson to the top. Give is to Rowland.
Good run.
Nice hole, brings the ball up to the 40-yard line for the Hornets. Should be enough for a first down. Looks like they've backed it up to the 41-yard line. Will be 2nd and short for the Hornets.
We're going to work and try to get the names of our offensive linemen here, as they don't usually get a lot of love. But
Sure.
Number 72.
Number 72 would be Pearson Bennett.
55.
Chase Crowder.
I believe 72 is at the top at left tackle.
That would be Pearson Bennett.
And give me a minute, I'll see the others. 78.
78 would be Connor McAllister.
52.
52 would be Calvin Huff.
And 58.
And 58 is Jordan Slater.
So those 5 linemen right now, those young men working hard, got us first down. So good job, young men.
First down Hornets. Clock is running. 3 minutes left here in our fourth quarter. Hornets look to close this one out. Great hard run there by Hayden Pickering of the Hornets. It's like about 2 yards on the carry. Bring up second and about 8 for the Hornets from the 34-yard line. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left here in our fourth quarter. Hornets are up 57-21 over the Oologah Mustangs. It's like Rowland and Kerr in the backfield for the Hornets. Mason Pickering at H-back. Hayden Pickering in the slot. Is number 25, Hunter Rouse, split out to the bottom. Minute and a half left here in our ball game this evening. Hunter Rouse, Hayden Pickering split to the bottom. Mason Pickering in at the H-back. Jax Kerr does look to throw the ball,
yes,
and
nice
it is
grab.
caught by Hayden Pickering.
Get in there, Hayden. Oh.
Oh, great catch, great run. Brings the ball down to about the 1 yard line for the Hornets. 1 minute remaining here in our fourth quarter. See if these young men can get a score.
Great catch. Good throw as well by Mr. Kerr. Hit him in about the only spot he could. He was covered pretty well and able to get a hand on it, bring it in, get up the sideline. Let's see if our young men up front get some push.
First and goal from the 1. 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The give is to Rowland, and Rowland is in. Touchdown Hornets.
Yeah, it's good to see for our young kids.
Nice to let them enjoy score right there late in the ball game. Brings the score 63-21 in favor of the Hornets over the Mustangs. And it does look like we have a new kicker in for the Hornets.
And we're short a guy or two, which is not uncommon when you get in this type of game. Trying to get a number here, folks. Identify our kicker. He's good.
That looks like number 10, Jacob Jones, maybe for the
40,
Hornets.
Coach.
40. That sounds about right. That is Colton Morgan. He is our goalie for our soccer team.
There you go.
And certainly has a strong leg on him. We do hope you join us next week right here. Same live stream. We'll post a link again next Friday. We will play the Poto Pirates here to open up district play. 37 seconds left here in our ball game tonight. Certainly appreciate you joining us here tonight on the stream. Coach Puckett, I appreciate you coming up here and helping me out. Always fun talking football.
It is. I love it. Hopefully next week we can get somebody in here a little better than me. And
And Colton Morgan will kick it off for the Hornets. Ball is fielded about 30-yard line. Hornets in on the tackle.
number 10.
Number 10, Jacob Jones, brings the ball up to about the 45-yard line for the Mustangs. They will have the ball with 33 seconds left on the clock.
Said that young man several times.
Oh,
His
yeah.
name several times here in the second half.
He has played with a lot of effort here. Looks like number 51 trotting on for the Hornets. That would be Matthew McCoy, the little brother of Tyler McCoy.
And 32 there at defensive end.
That would be Doc Jackson.
Doc in the game. Looks like Asa probably made the tackle there, Asa Spradley.
Yes, he did. Brings the ball up to about the 49-yard line for the Mustangs. 20 seconds remaining here in our ball game.
Looks like number 87 at the top of the screen, or should I say at safety.
Parker Ireland.
Number 76 just came in for a little D-line.
Ty Paulson, little brother of Blair Paulson, our center. Last snap of the ball game.
Number
It
15.
looks like number 15, Gage Rowland, will get the final tackle of the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, that does do it for tonight. The Hornets do come out victorious over the Oologah Mustangs, 64-21. Again, we hope you join us next week when we start district play against the Poto Pirates. Thanks again for joining us.